Hello, hello, beautiful soul. How are you today? In preparation for the holidays, I want to talk about the food we will be buying. Did you know that the US allows over 3,000 chemicals and additives in our food? That's 10 times the number authorized by the European Union. Even in small amounts, year after year, the impact of these additives on our bodies and our earth is growing. Furthermore, many haven't been seriously re-evaluated by the FDA in decades. You can go to the FDA webpage and find pages upon pages listing approved ingredients, chemicals, just designed to stop your food from spoiling or drying up or changing color for what feels like an eternity. The holidays are nearly here, meaning an overabundance of sweet delights will soon be everywhere. While we love the joy and the memories that come with these friend and family gatherings and a little indulgence, I always knew that if I dug in, I would not feel so good afterwards. And at that point, I was just concerned about the extra sugar. Every Christmas, I attempt to bake panettone, that light, beautiful Italian sweet bread, symbolic of the Christmas holiday in Italy. I haven't mastered it, not even close, but I'm not giving up. I also really love nuts and dry fruit, and I was very interested in the fruitcake that I learned was a typical American holiday treat. I looked up the most frequently purchased, and frankly, the ingredients list shocked me again. When I first came to the US ages ago, I was surprised by the sheer number of artificial ingredients listed in food. If you're making cookies with chocolate and vanilla, why do you also need to add artificial flavoring? Let's look at just a few ingredients from this fruitcake. Pecans, cherries, corn syrup, sugar, invert sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and of course natural and artificial flavor, sulfur dioxide, red number 40, blue number 1, and curcumin for the color yellow. Let's go deeper. First, the sweetener. We have 4 different types listed here. 143 gram serving contains 17 grams of total sugar. That's nearly 40% sugar by weight. Next, natural and artificial flavor. Natural flavors sound great, right? They come from plants and insects, but they can be heavily processed with synthetic chemicals to boost their taste. Artificial flavors are created in the lab. Neither is inherently healthier, since both can hide numerous chemicals that might trigger allergies. Then the colors, so beautiful and festive. Red number 40, Allura Red, AC, and blue number 1, Brilliant Blue, FCF, are synthetic petroleum-based dyes. Curcumin, 8100, is a natural yellow derived from turmeric, but extracted using chemicals. The price for the most concerning ingredient, though, has to go to sulfur dioxide. The web search kept returning to me with the answer, not a food additive. Yet it is listed in the fruitcake ingredients label. Sulfur dioxide is a toxic, foul-smelling gas, a major air pollutant that irritates, and water pollutant that irritates the respiratory system and contribute to acid rain. Yet it's used in our food to keep dry fruit from browning or possibly going bad and increase shelf life forever and ever. Who buys food to keep it on a shelf forever? In the US, sulfur dioxide needs to be on the label of a product only if the total concentration is over 10 parts per million. And this is where it gets tricky. Many additives don't need to be disclosed individually. They hide under general terms like natural flavor, which sound kind of good, or they're categorized as incidental additive. Additionally, they never need to be on the label if the chemical leaches from the equipment used or from the packaging, which unfortunately happens regularly. So why is the US so permissive while countries in Europe take a much harder approach? The answer is the United States risk-based approach. In Europe, a chemical must be proven safe before it's approved for use in food. Here, an additive is often assumed safe unless it's proven harmful. Even worse, since 1997, the FDA has been allowing companies to use their generally recognized as safe or GRAS designation without notifying the FDA first. Companies use their own research to self-certify an ingredient as safe. A specific analysis from the Environmental Working Group found that nearly 99% of the new chemicals enter our food via this GRAS loophole between 2000 and 2021. Are we the lab rat in this experiment? That's scary. It's a scary thought and infuriating when you realize that the experiment affects the development of our children. Let's also consider the fact that organic foods are prohibited from using the same preservative, yet seems to keep on the shelf just fine. Please know that I am not trying to ruin your holidays. I just want you to be aware there is a lot of unhealthy but very appealing and food and enticing advertisement out there. And being selective when you buy commercially made item is very important. Beautiful soul, awareness is power. This season, consider choosing food that is less colorful and more natural, and serve it on a beautiful platter. Or better yet, create your own sweet delights. Last year I bought cute wooden mold of Santa Claus and had a blast making and decorating my own Santa Claus cookies. Once I got a hang of it and was able to remove it from the mold easily. What kind of cooking adventure will you have this year? Let me know in the comments. Which ingredient on that fruitcake label shocked you the most? And remember, you have the power and the absolute right to eat clean food and live a healthy life. Be in the light of your magnificent and be the change. See you soon. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If it captured your interest, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and leave your comments or questions below. I truly appreciate you.